Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld. In the last episode we actually got to October, which for I would say this type of biome is effectively winter. We have two colonists that could okay, so this colonist doll is like definitely going to be joining. I'm just going to go to my options here and I'm going to scale up my UI just a little bit. 1.25. I'm gonna keep that. I like to have it nice and big. It's easier to see for you guys, and it's easier to see for me. I switch between monitors, so sometimes you have to rescale that. Let's take a look at the people that we might have. I want to see the related quest for Mila. Departs in 3 days. And when we look at Doll, I also want to see what Doll has on. Yeah, they only have tribal wear, and let's look at the prisoner. Yeah, so Doll's definitely going to be joining us, but Mila might be leaving. I'm predicting that Mila either leaves, or there's a decent chance that she will try to attack us, and that really wouldn't be good, because we very well may die. I want to make sure that when the days are up, that she doesn't have that parka on, so she can't, try to take it. Also, if we look at her bio, she's really good with all of these things, so capturing her might be good. She's with the displaced refugees, so I'm just going to take a look at the factions. And neutral, Outlander, refugee group, leader, Mila Fisher. Okay, so she is just all by herself, so we may actually arrest her. So maybe having the capability to actually keep another prisoner should be like on our list of things to do. We're gonna have to mine out this area in its not in its entirety, but we're gonna have to mine out this area anyway. So let's mine out a little area for our next prisoner if we need to keep another prisoner, that is. So there's a bunch of things that we really need to do. We need batteries for sure, but we also need the capability to actually we need batteries, but we don't even have the ability to make batteries because we need to research batteries. So I'm definitely gonna probably place these down here and then probably place my my research station up here. That sounds like a good idea. I'm going to reinstall this over here. I know this is a bit of a slow start today, but this is the beginning of an entirely new recording session, so I wanted to make sure that all of my ducks are in a row. What are you guys doing right now? Hauling component, that is fine. Yeah, that's great. I'm happy with that. And yeah, there should be... Oh, that's good. So in the next 3 days, I'm going to want to take Mila's parka off, and I'm going to restrict her to staying inside, and then when she tries to escape or leave, I may attack her. I think it'll all depend on what I have available. And she's also basically incapable of fighting, so it will be a decisive victory because I have 12 fighting. And I will have a weapon, and she will not have a weapon, so there's that going on for me, too. Another thing that I'm going to want to do is definitely expand this area, and expand it downward, so we don't have a meal source at all right now, and what I really want to do is I really want to have... I want to have this wall mined out, basically, and I want to have a nutrient paste dispenser in the wall and a hopper going out into the dining room area. This is something I do for pretty much all of my colonies, and the reason being is it is, in my opinion, the best way to get food. Yes, everybody gets a -10 or something debuff, but the benefit is you don't have to cook, so that frees up a colonist, and also you never get sick. So that is definitely a huge advantage. In terms of efficiency, it is definitely the best. So, it's the 3rd of September. It's already -5 out. I want to make sure that my guy's doing everything that he can. There's a lot of berries over here. I'm gonna harvest some more berries. I think that's gonna be prudent. And then there's some ships ship chunks I can deconstruct right here. And I'm going to put that up to 2 speed. I'm not going to be such a fraidy cat anymore. Again, first recording session of the day, so, you know, I'm a little bit more timid than I would be normally. And we have some actual medicine to collect. Should have just kept it on harvest, to be honest with you. We still have our, if you look at our animals, oh, we still have Oinkers, our wild boar, so everything's going pretty well for us so far. I mean, having those 2 extra colonists that we can just do whatever we want with, having Mila to help us, and then having the ability to just capture her when we're done with her, or she might just join us, and she might just make our life a lot easier. I want to make sure that our priorities are set correctly here. I want to make sure that mining is a very high priority. Research should also be a very high priority for him. It shouldn't take him any time to mine out these areas here. Part of me is thinking that I really should be focusing on making electric stove, but I'm just gonna have them eat raw food until no, I think that's just dumb, because again, the debuff to them eating raw food is it's only -7. It's really not that bad. But yeah, mining this out is definitely good, and then I'll have them mine out the other area. So she should just be hauling at this moment, I believe. Then I need a wooden wall and a wooden door. I'm gonna need you to chop down some more trees for us, because we're gonna need those. So, in terms of defense, we're doing really well. We really do need to build up these again, and I also want to make sure that I have another door placed right here, because if we force the people to continuously walk over these spike traps, they will inevitably fall to the spike trap, so we really don't want that. I shouldn't have changed the priorities, because he's got to do plant cutting first. Thought I heard a bad noise, but it's fine. Maybe I'll have them chop more wood while I have Mila working here. It's nice to have the extra hands-on, and Mila is really good with plants, so utilizing the extra skill is going to be really handy. Turn that up to 3. And have you construct that, and then construct that. I would like this gone forever, please. How do I do this? Mark has learned. Mark has learned. Sweet. I don't know why you're telling me about... How do I get the learning helper to just go away forever? Is there an option? I hope there's an option. Oh, whoa, I saw it. No, that wasn't it. I'll be right back. I'll be 1 second. And we're back. It's actually right in the bottom right corner of the screen. I think it's normally disabled on most of my saves, so I don't know why it was there. Maybe it was because of like a mod not being there anymore or anything. So something I might want to mention is that this is actually vanilla Rimworld, because I was playing some Rimworld last night, or at least trying to, and I was having a bunch of issues with it. I think it was because I was trying to have I was trying to play out with two monitors, like a monitor and a second monitor, and I was having graphical issues when I was switching Rimworld from my secondary monitor to my main monitor. And and then like basically when I opened the game, it was like all zoomed in and whatever. And then I like couldn't figure out how to like fix that. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I really don't want to, but I guess I could uninstall it and reinstall it. So I tried that. And when I did that, I was rewarded with my mods being all disappeared on me. So like I tried unsubscribing from all my mods and subscribing to all my mods again. Still not there, so I've had to email the game help, and hopefully I'll get some help. I really, really don't want to play this game with absolutely no mods. That would be horrible. I'm glad I have some like save files with my EDB prepare carefully start already done. I just hope that like my like some of the stuff like will stay. I don't know. Like I was expecting everything to just be loaded back normally, and I think that's supposed to be what happens. So hopefully we can get that issue fixed. So I'm gonna put it up to 3 speed for now. She's still hauling, which is, you know, I would say really good. These spike traps can be deconstructed at this point. I think our defenses are pretty good up here. So let's do that. Let's see here. Alright. This I would say is definitely like a slow point in Rimworld, but that's fine. There are gonna be slow points in Rimworld, and you know it's a nice, comfortable start. We're doing good so far. We're gonna have our research bench like operating, which is nice, and I think it's like we're way past the time where we should be having a standing lamp here, and then maybe even one down here. You know what, I'm just going to cancel that one. There's going to be no power going to it anyway. I really did want this wall to be wood, but it's probably better that it's stone, just so it's more defensible and harder to break down. Although, you know, anyway, someone's just going to mine through it anyway. I think it's probably way less quick for them to mine rock than it is to deconstruct wood. Need batteries, tattered apparel. And let's check the gear. I believe, yeah, he's got the Mega Slot Tunic. His needs, pretty good. Pretty upset with his barrack. Pretty upset with his hunger. It's understandable. Once this research bench is made, you know, we can start working on batteries and really start putting this base into the 21st century. Which will be nice. I'm really glad that we at least have all this rice available to us, and we're also gonna have like the capability of trading. We have like a lot of heavy fur. It's like a damn shame that we don't have enough for another parka. Like we have just enough, and it maybe if I made maybe if I had patch leather be made, that would probably work. Make patch leather. I want to see the details here. Combine various types of leather to create weak patch. Okay, it's weak, so I don't want to have patch leather anything. If anything, I would want to take out another large creature and try to get more of that fur, and then use the excess fur to either sell or try to make it into something else. Although I really don't think that there is any other giant creatures on the map. So it looks like the more people who go in here, eventually at some point these mega spiders will all die, and then we can steal this insect jelly and, you know, make a bunch of profit off of it, which is pretty nice. We kind of just have to play the waiting game. Like, sometimes raiders will wander in there, which is, when a raider wanders in there, a lot of the times it can be really unfortunate because, you know, raiders are pretty valuable, and, you know, they have really good stats, and they die to a spider, it feels like a complete waste. Without further ado, I'm going to press play, and then we're going to continue here. I just want to take a look around. It is -8 inside. That is not acceptable. I know that there is like a straight up like a door to outside open, but yeah, that could have been closed. It would have been fine. Hopefully, no, I don't think that'll be able to be powered up. I was gonna say, hopefully that'll just work, but it straight up did not. I'll run some cable down the room, even though I kind of don't like doing that because it's aesthetically not pleasing. Because you can see the little wire on the ground. Gonna move all these out of here just so our prisoners are a little more happy. I think you should prioritize butchering. That would be good. Is this light leather? I hope so. Yeah, it is. All right. Maybe, just maybe, we can get enough. And again, I want to really keep an eye on this. It's 2.3 days. I really want to keep an eye on that so that we don't end up in a really bad spot. Mila doesn't have any, like, she straight up just doesn't have any, like, hunting ability, but having someone who can lug the body or, like, try to defend my character might be nice, but again, if we look at Doll, they actually do have some ability, and they are joining pretty quickly. So having Mila just, like, work around the base for a little while might not really be too bad, but what are they going to do? They might just, you know what? Having them just assigned to mining might not be so bad, because they have some stats in it. And when Doll comes out, he's going to be our, like, main hunter for a bit. And I'll probably have my guy kind of like go out to... Oh, alpacas join. Alpaca. I feel like I pronounced that weird. One sec. I keep hearing like a little like whoop, but I don't know what it is. The question is, how many alpacas joined? A male and a female. We are starting an alpaca farm. That is really exciting, actually. Wow. Okay, great, because we can get a lot of resources from alpacas. Like, again, I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. Alpaca. You know what? You know what it is? I've got like I have like a cut on like the left side of my mouth, and it's making it hard to like properly open my whole mouth. So saying alpaca is a little painful. That's I'm sorry. I'm just like. I'm a little over the moon of that, but that's pretty good. I just got to make sure that when we're getting raided, that there's a place for them to go. Something that also might be good for us to do, and something I do in the like have done in like past things, is I usually make a barn. I actually think that if I like mine this area out and then make a barn, that would be good, and then we would have, you know, alpaca wool and all sorts of stuff. I don't know if alpacas produce milk as well. They might. But, yeah. Just 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I just had to take a little bathroom break there. So, alpacas have joined. I'm, again, really excited about that. Let's jump to the locations and see them. They're pretty cute. This is the male alpaca. I will name him Rob. Maybe some of you guys will get that joke. Maybe you won't, but, I enjoy that, and we'll name you Wool. Oh, no, can't even type. It's, you know what? It is a strange keyboard to me. It's not my normal keyboard. I use a quieter keyboard. You know what? I'm gonna focus on typing this out. We're gonna call her Wool Girl. I shouldn't. If I'm having a hard time pronouncing alpaca, I feel like I should, you know, not name things that are difficult to say, like that sentence. Mila's doing good work, making these areas more beautiful. She should work on the door to her cell, though. That would be appreciated. So now we actually have a way that I mean, we're probably not going to use the alpaca wool for selling just yet, but I mean, we can breed the alpacas, we can get more alpacas, and like have like a genuine farm of them, so that we can like, we could probably like make like toques out of what they're, you know, doing or whatever. Also, it'll be nice because I believe you can use alpaca wool to make carpets and such, so that's pretty sick. Because I think that like wool acts like very similarly to cloth, and having like a creature that just grows it endogenously is nice. I hope I'm using the word endogenously correctly. I believe endogenously is just when you like create it within yourself. Like DMT, the spirit molecule, is endogenously created in your brain and in your liver and actually a bunch of parts of you, which is interesting. I watch a lot of Joe Rogan, if you haven't already figured it out. So this is done, which is nice. You are leaving in 2.1 days. I should stop checking that so much, but there's going to be a point where, oh, okay, recruitment attempts will begin, where like we almost have Doll ready to go. Now we don't have enough we don't have enough leather for Doll to have a patch leather tunic yet. I wonder what type of I really do wonder what type of stuff you get from wild boars. It might be worth trying to hunt a few of them. I worry about what Oinkers will think, because this is like Oinker's little tribe here, but I mean, you know, the colony comes first. Yeah, I think that that's like a waste of your time and your resources, unless you're building this, which I mean really should be on your priority list. Is this? Yeah, deconstruct the campfire in the freezer. That's a horrible idea. I mean, that's just gonna use up power. Wow, can't believe that was going on. So now, big thing is gonna be to make sure that, basically I need to like mine down this way, because I'm gonna want to build like I'm gonna want to build the area with the nutrient hopper first, and then open it up to the refrigeration, just so that I don't have a bunch of exposed stuff for a while. Although everything in here, even if it was like unrefrigerated, it spoils in like 40 days, so not too worried. And it would be pretty quick, so I just want to make sure that we're not losing more foods than we need to. We got cargo pods. Things are going really well for us, and they're really close by. What did we get? What did we get? Hopefully it's something good. Meat is... I will not be upset about that at all. That is something that can be hauled for sure, and now we can maybe start working on this a little bit more. What are you working on? You need to prioritize mining. Mining should be high up on your list. Yeah, I'm gonna put mining high on both of your lists. It's something that should be focused on. But before you even do that, I need you to work on these spike traps, because this is the only thing defending us from the animals. And I actually think that we need more spike traps, not less spike traps, because I've been finding that creatures have been getting like to my area way more than I would deem even remotely acceptable. So I just want to have like a wall of spike traps. And I'm willing to spend the resources on it. I do think it's a good use of resources. I know it takes a lot of wood, but sometimes you need a lot of wood to accomplish what you really want to get accomplished in life. Words to live by. Words to live by. And Mila is hauling steel to stockpile zone 1. Valuable, but not super valuable, because we have a lot of steel really close by. And let's look at. I was gonna look at the quest to see departs in 1.9 days. Wonder how much value we're gonna get out of them in that time. At least it's nice that our animals are all like kind of having a happy time out there. I hope that they're fine, just like chilling outside, because like winter's coming, and I don't know what these animals do in the winter. And you know, I'm gonna feel bad that they're not gonna have a barn to sleep in. But I'm gonna be damned if I make a barn for my animals before I actually make like a home for my little dudes here. So we're gonna. I have my priorities straight. The colonists come first, the animals come second. Although the alpaca farm might be the business that, you know, really takes this colony and, you know, it turns it up to 10. It's probably worth it to just keep mining into this. Having way more area for the meat is going to be good. Dude, just be cool and work on this. I would appreciate this, so you can have heat right by your face hole. It's a little annoying doing this each time, but it's way less annoying than the way I had to do it before, which was like waiting for him to get to the thing, do the thing, and then right-click on the next thing. And trust me, I was willing to do that. Why is no power getting to it? There is probably a break in the power line. That's what I thought. This needs to be mined out. Look, I know you're trying to sleep, buddy. But this needs to be done for the colony. We're gonna build a wooden structure right there, a nice little wooden boy. I know you're gonna have to go to the fields to get some wood, but I'm willing to accept that sacrifice. And check his needs. His mood is definitely going down for sure, but worse things have happened. So now everything should be working. Sweet. Now finish this wooden chair. Literally just because I told you to. Great. Mila's in a daze. So now I can't get the parka off. That sucks. Alright. Well, you know, honestly, there was no way that I could have seen that coming at all. Hopefully the daze ends in 1.6 days. Get it? I wasn't even trying to do that. Yeah, hopefully it ends in 1.6 days so that, like, we'll actually be able to get that gear from her and give it to Doll. If not, then I'm going to have to go hunting by myself. Or I'm going to have to, like, decide and just make the decision and use some patch leather for it. I wonder if just wandering around outside will give you frostbite. She has all the required gear on, so I'm sure she's fine. I'm going to turn the speed up so we can pass this a little bit. We do need the oh! I did not mean to do that. We are going to go back. I'm going to go to research, and the first thing you should always research, of course, is batteries. Although I think at this point we'll probably, like, basically always have the power we need. I don't think... No, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. Now, where am I even going to put the batteries? I'm probably just going to put them, like, right here and right here. Somewhere, like, just super functional until I have my storage area set up. Let's see. 37% chance. That's pretty good. You can okay. So I've never seen smooth surface before. I don't think I've never tried this. I wonder, like, what it makes it look like. Oh, that's cool. I mean, how does it look aesthetically? And I'm sure compared to... Let's take a look at its aesthetics here. One... Oh, so it looks like wood has nothing, but this actually has +1. That's kind of cool. That means I can use, okay, alright. I don't know if that, like, I don't know how new that is, but I don't notice things like that all the time, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have this mined out, but that is very valuable for the future, especially for rooms and such, because, like, when I'm mining out all of, like, the rooms that are gonna be, like, this way, I think... So I'm gonna have, like, a hallway that goes... I want to have a hallway that, like, goes in and that can like access the entirety of my base. I want to have a room that's probably about like 10 by 10. So it might even cut off somewhere. I'm going to have to figure it all out. Like a lot of the time, like my planning skills aren't the greatest, which is not great for this style of game. And I'm going to deconstruct this little torch here. Yeah, nothing's blowing. I'll allow those and then prioritize maybe deconstructing or, you know what, mining. Mining works. Mining's important. So the next thing we're going to want to do is I want to like maybe 3. Yeah. I think that'll be good because we're just like basically I need a and I'm gonna mine this other part out too because I just want everything to be the same, and maybe I'll have this mined out and we'll just deal with the fact that my food's gonna go it's gonna start going bad. Again, I really wish we had Mila not having a mental break at the moment. Departs in 1 day. I will keep an eye on this. 24 hours. I'm watching. I want this guy to prioritize doing the job that I said. I know he wants to cloud watch. I know. Come on. 20 hours. I'm gonna have to designate this as mine for sure. I would stop this, but having a doll might be nice. Sweet. Excellent. We have our very first colonist. That is huge news. Absolutely huge. I'm gonna have you reinstall this with the rest of the colonists here. That's really exciting. We actually have somebody who is worth their salt, and not that that Mila was not bad at all. Like she's really good at like very important stuff, and like she's a really great doctor. It's got all that going for her. But honestly, when we look at doll stats, I think health, right middle finger cut off, manipulation's 92%. Again, that's not too bad. Like, you know, having colonists with missing fingers is usually fine. But we have somebody who's actually, you know, decently good at intellectual. Doll, I want you equipped with this slate club. And then I'm going to go to your work and have you prioritize researching above everything. And you will be our researcher, mainly. So now that that's all kind of taken care of, we go to production, and we're finally going to make this. This is arguably the most important thing you can put in your base. Now, do I want to put it there? No, I can't even really put it up there. I mean, I could deconstruct and put it, like, here. I'm trying to think of, like, what is going to be the best way. I want to find out, like, what is the best, like, and most convenient way for this to go. Because, like, I want to make sure that my, like, this area is as efficiently done as possible. I like the doll immediately put on. And I'm also going to not have them named doll. Because that's just so horrible to say. I'm going to call him Jerry. Jerry, vat-grown. Let's look at his bio. Childhood vat-grown soldier. Wasn't made as a person, but as an instrument of destruction. Grown in a bioweapons facility and taught combat during his accelerated growth, Jerry still has a proclivity for combat of all kinds and an aversion to human contact. Doctoring disabled, wardening disabled, doctoring, visit sick people disabled. So he's... That's interesting. He's definitely a very interesting candidate. Like if I was legitimately running a colony and someone was like, "Yeah, I'm a vat-grown soldier," I'd be pretty pumped for that. So I think this is actually where we're gonna end it off. I want to make sure. You know what? We'll wait till the end of the day, maybe. You know what? Yes. I'm gonna wait till the end of the day. I want to make sure that this is straight up done. And yeah. No, that door is gonna make no sense because it's not even gonna go in. Yeah. So I basically what I wanted was I wanted a door that would go right into the the refrigeration area, but this isn't gonna work. So I think the door is gonna have to be like here, and then I'm gonna cancel this. Put a door here. Should really be keeping an eye on guest departs in 15 hours. You still have time. Really got to keep an eye on Mila, and me and Jerry are probably gonna have to capture her when it's time. Consuming rice? That's not what we pay you for, my dude. We're gonna haul this sandstone slag out of there. Yeah, see that? Yeah, that couldn't have worked. Alright. So now we're going to figure out the perfect place for our nutrient paste dispenser. It's got to be... So that could work. But again, I want people to be able to enter from outside. And, because, like, this is going to be, like, expanded all the way down. I just don't know if this is optimal. And also, I think it needs to be one ahead anyway. So, yeah, which, you know, I'm just gonna put it there for the sake of brevity. And then I'm gonna have you work on the entire thing. And hopefully that'll go as according to plan. We're also going to need hoppers for that. I almost forgot. This is how you load the food into the nutrient paste dispenser. I know this guy wants to sleep, but this is something that needs to happen right now. We're almost out of wood again. We have been using a lot, though. Wood is something that I'm going to want to make sure that he researches really soon. It's nice that like at least batteries are getting researched, if not super slowly. Just having to do it each time. I know he's getting a minor break risk out of the deal. But now we have our hopper finally, so there's actually a meal source. Finally. And I'm gonna remove that little learning helper. I thought this removed the learning. Yeah, oh, when it's empty, okay. Forming caravans. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Growing zones. I know how to do this. Sweet. Alright. So, let's take a look. 9 hours. Please, please come out of here. Oh, she is out of her days. Excellent. Gear. Drop the cloth parka. You don't deserve it. Oh, there's a bulk goods trader too. That's really good. You know, if Mila didn't, like, if Mila was having an issue, I'm just gonna make a sleeping spot just preemptively. But if Mila was having an issue, that would have been a-okay with me. So excellent is now. They'll never have to eat raw food and get that debuff again. So you're wearing that, but also gear, cloth tunic. Yeah, you drop that too. It's from my boy Jerry. What campfire are you refueling? So I want you to stay inside. No, that's animals, not a sign / schedule. Oh, sorry, not all lockdown. I didn't mean that. Jerry, you're unrestricted. You're on lockdown. And what else could she be doing to help the cause? First, we need to do some measurements here. I want to see 9, 10. So if this is 10, then it's already, in my opinion, big enough to be a room. And then whatever's down here can be either another room or storage or whatever. But I want to do 10 by 10 large rooms, and then we'll figure out what I might do 8 by 8s or whatever for the colonist rooms. Oh, that's 10? Really? Okay. Okay. We're going to have to reinstall this here. Going to have to mine at least this out. Sucks that when you move the table that it doesn't just move the chair. That would be sick. And what type of flooring do we want in here? Well, let's see what we can afford from our friends here, because we might have my character switch to carpet weaving. Where is that? Carpet making. I might have my character switch to be the lead researcher, and I might just have him make carpets and just have a carpeted main room just from the jump. It'll make my characters a lot happier, and it'll look pretty cool. So there's that. And then also I want to build structure. This going down. Can she construct? Not very well. Not very well at all. Again, I'm just sort of waiting for this bulk goods trader to make it there. My character's sleeping for now. I want to keep this open because I'm keeping my eye on her. I'll wait for my character to wake up before they deal with these guys out here. I want to make sure he's well rested. Now we play the waiting game. Alright, you know what? I did say you could sleep, and I know that you were working more than you normally would have, but we're going to have an issue in like a few seconds, so I need you to be... What is this? Steal game of you are bird. Dating from 2000. Exciting and infuriating game board can be played by 1 or 2 people. It trains intellect. It looks like chess almost. That seems kind of cool. But we already can just play chess, so wooden war mask. We can sell it for 40. Might be worth it depending on what we're trying to get, but all right. This is really where we're gonna make our money here, because I'm gonna sell all that, sell all the wolf skin. Can't make really anything out of that. Sell all of this. And probably just buy as much cloth as we can afford. Components, we can buy more components, but I think there's probably going to be plenty of components scattered around, at least for the early game. Just trying to look at... Maybe we could sell this to get more wool. Pemmican, we still, I guess, have 56. We could just sell our alpaca farm right now and get a decent profit. But you know, I believe in this. Scruffy believes in this company, and we're gonna do it. This is gonna be our farm. This is gonna be our business. This is how we're making our money. I've decided, okay? Do I keep the wooden more? I'm selling it. I'm selling it for as much cloth as we can get for it. I wonder how much we're going to be able to get. It seems like a bunch. I wish there was an easy way to just, like, scroll. 300. Let's try 250. Let's try 240. Let's try 235. Let's try 234. Let's try 233. 32. Alright. Sweet. I don't know what kind of cloth this is. I mean, it kind of looks a little dyed. I wonder how much it would take to floor this area. I don't think it's gonna be... It might not be that much, but again, just having the material for just having the material for the parkas is nice. I'm gonna have to make parka, make toque. This should be deteriorating because it's outdoors. So we got that going for us. And I just checked the time, and it's been 50 minutes. So I think that's where we're going to end things. This was a very exciting episode. We got Jerry, finally. And in the next episode, Mila is either going to be leaving, in which case we'll be trying to capture her, or she will be joining us, or she'll be turning against us. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see where things go from there. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my channel. I'm going to be trying to post these every weekday. So yeah, bye. Later. See you.